All right, hold on. I know what you're thinking. You've seen the title of the video, very surprising, and you're interested to see what I'm going to say. You might even be thinking, you fucking hate cats. You absolutely hate them. No, I don't. I don't hate cats. Cats more than serve their purpose. There's obvious benefits to cats. They appeared in the fossil record about 10,000 years ago, and early humans, specifically aside from worshiping cats, also used cats to protect their grain storage, because obviously grains were important for our survival. Whereas dogs, on the other hand, they appeared in the fossil record about 26,000 to 19,000 years ago, as you can see in the screenshot here. They've been around for a while. So why did we keep them around? Well, they guard against predators, they carry supplies, they can perform labor, and they're also warm-blooded animals, of course. I know, you're already skeptical, thinking, nah, this doesn't make much sense. Dogs appear in ancient artwork. It's very not surprising. The Egyptians had their god Anubis. They also worshipped cats, so this isn't a partial thing here. Ancient people loved cats. So now that we know that in history, dogs and cats were important to us in the past, why don't I get on to the point of the video, which is, why do I think dogs are better? A dog will cry at your grave. A cat will eat your dead corpse, according to this death investigator. They won't waste any time, according to him. And there's conflicting reports on this, but, I mean, if I had to pick on which one I would choose to believe, I'd probably believe the guy who does it as a living, that he's like a certified death investigator. He deals with that shit all the time. So this guy will only eat you as an absolute last resort. Whereas this motherfucker is patiently waiting for your demise, just waiting, so that he can turn you into a 6-piece McNugget and use your blood as ketchup. There's articles even that ask, are cats evil by nature? And no, the short answer is no, cats are not evil by nature. They can seem that way. Dogs offer many health benefits, but in fairness, so do cats. Having any type of animal companion offers health benefits. Dogs in fiction, like Bluey, help teach our kids. Dogs in fiction, cats in fiction, like Tom and Jerry, usually a more comedic tone, and obviously this cartoon is about predation, although he never gets them. So you might be wondering, this guy is just rambling. Does he hate cats? Like, what is his deal? I had a cat when I was younger, bicolor one like this one. Had it until the time I was about 7, and that bitch just ran away. Also had a dog when I was younger, and this guy was my best friend. He followed me everywhere. Loved this dog. Dogs obviously have a special place in my heart because dogs in and of themselves just bring such brightness to your life. Have you seen them in wigs? Like, look at this shit. Tell me that that's not fucking hilarious. Like, really? Come on. Looks like a Karen about to ask for a manager. So you cat people are like, dogs are stupid. And dogs can be stupid, but in all fairness, so can cats. I mean, have you ever seen your cat do some shit like this? So let me get to some really horrifying shit. Like, oh my God. Have you ever heard of toxoplasmosis? So basically, it's a parasite that cats carry, and it can infect your brain. Yeah, I know. Shit's crazy. A fucking worm squiggling around in your brain, contaminating your thoughts in your fucking brain. Yeah, it's disgusting. So if it's left untreated, it can actually cause an immune-compromised person to fucking die. So that's a thing. I know y'all are upset right now, but just you don't get fucking parasites from dogs. Like, oh my god, just think about that for a second. It's fucking disgusting. It's gross. A fucking parasite living in your brain. Ugh. So you can be like, oh, okay, well, what about dogs? Like, surely you can get some sort of disease or something from dogs, right? And yes, you would be correct. If one of these little fuckers bite you, you can get Lyme disease, or worse, you can get allergic to meat. So for Lyme disease, you just take a shit ton of antibiotics, and eventually you're good. So you might be, well, what about the whole being allergic to meat thing? And that is, as far as we know, permanent. So that's not really good. But I don't know, just fucking eat a salad, I guess. I mean, it's not going to kill you to eat greenery. So, I mean, if that's your argument, then get the fuck out of here. Cats are not better. Cats don't care about you as much as you think that they do. There's multiple studies on this. They're highly independent. They honestly could give a shit less whether you're there or not. Dogs need you. So cats could really not care either way. You're here, good. You're not, doesn't matter. They're fine either way, and they'll just eat you if you die. So what about the cost? Well, owning a dog and owning a cat is roughly the same amount of money, according to these statistics. So, in caring for either animal, it doesn't really change depending on which animal you have. So, now that we know that the cost is, well, relatively negligible, so what about children? Cats and dogs. Is one better than the other for children? Well, with dogs specifically, dogs can provide a nice, non-judgmental presence. They'll be willing sidekicks, just a calming presence in a child's life. Whereas cats, given their independent nature, could care less whether your kid's there or not. And if they're under 3, that's a big no-no. Babies and small children don't really understand how to affectionately love on an animal, and cats will not tolerate that shit. But you're probably like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. I've heard all kinds of things about dogs hurting kids, and you would be correct. This is a staggering statistic. 29% of fatal dog attacks occurred with children under 17. And this basically just boils down to training your dog. Dogs are highly trainable, and this is evidenced by the fact that the police use them to help with apprehending criminals, as well as the military uses them as bomb-sniffing dogs, and also, tracking down criminals or fugitives from the military. So dogs are loyal servants of the public, not just the military, but the police as well. Dogs also provide wonders in therapy, helping with anxiety and reducing the amount of stress that any given patient has. So in a hospital setting where patients are terminally ill, a dog can provide invaluable assistance, as well as for people that have disabilities, like blind folks. They need a guiding dog to help show them around, and these dogs are highly trained and highly adapted to help their owners. You see cats do that? No, you won't see a cat helping in any way like that. At the end of the day, cats are independent. Dogs are more dependent on you. I would prefer to have a dog over a cat because it's a beneficial relationship with both parties. Cats could care less. But hey, it's okay. We have a difference of opinion. And as I said before, I don't hate cats. I really don't. They have their uses. But I just prefer to not have one around all the time. These little guys, they're helpful. They love you. But at the end of the day, as long as we love our animals, what is a difference of opinion? you know, that's all it is. Difference of opinion. But anyway, I've rambled long enough. I've been your noisy cricket, noisy as always. I hope that y'all have a wonderful night, and I thank you for watching this video and supporting me by watching it. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.